And you guys call me Francis, and I'll kill you.
Hello, darlings. My name is Biz, and this is the Tomato Show, a show that's ripe, juicy, and a little salty. Just a little bit. Come on in and pop a squat. Let's get it on. I don't know, is that any hotter with an English accent? I could do that. Howdy, y'all. My name is Biz. Okay, first on our list of shit to do today, of course, is gratitude. We like to give thanks to everything that we do have. And sometimes thanks for the stuff that we don't have, like broken legs. I am so happy and grateful today. I have decided to make my own show. This has been really fun. Uh, Very unexpectedly fun and kind of therapeutic. And I pretty much get to talk to my friends and they can play whenever they want. And even if I die, I'm right there. So like and share, subscribe. Okay. I am also so happy and grateful for coffee, Cadillacs, subscribers, likes, comments, Etsy sales, and if anybody has a spare $1 million laying around, I'll take it. For tax purposes. After all, John is a veteran. So, in current affairs, Spirit Airlines took a crap. No more Spirit Airlines. With a name like Spirit, which is either after a drink or after a dead person, is it any wonder that it just disappeared? No. Also, today is May the 5th, so to to the Hispanic folks and to especially the guacamalans at work, happy Pico de Gallo. Time for the Daily Slice. These are of the day, song of the day, movie of the day, yada yada yada, blah 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 blah. So, to start, our song of the day comes from a band called Shiny Ribs called The Poor People Store. You gotta hear it. It's really funny. Our movie of the day is kind of on the same. No, it's straight up on the same wavelength there. Don't be a menace. Don't be a dyslexic that can't talk. Don't be a menace to South Central while drinking your juice. Maybe I should say. Don't be a menace to South Central while drinking your juice in the hood. Oh, see, that came out much better. Movie of the day. Epitome of, what was that, like 1994, 93, something like that. So fucking awesome. All right, fun facts. We're going to dig through our big blue book here. Not the one you're thinking of, but a better one. Of some fun, fast facts. Yonder here. Let's see. A raisin dropped into a glass of carbonated drink will float up and down continually from the bottom of the glass to the top. I think I remember trying that in elementary school. Okay. In 1956, Johnny Mathis decided to record an album instead of answering an invitation to try out for the U.S. Olympic team as a high jumper. He became one of the top-selling artists of all time. Interesting. What else? I like these. Give me some more. Give me some more. The bikini swimsuit, which debuted in July 1946, was named after the American detonation of an atomic bomb at Bikini Atoll in the South Pacific on July 1st. Designer Louis Réard hoped the swimsuit would make a similar explosion in the fashion world. Well, Mr. Louis, you were right. So, that answered a question I had a long time ago. One more. Maybe not. Okay. Our fast fact of the day. All right. Our quote of the day, we have, I like long walks, especially when they're taken by people who annoy me. Fred Allen. And our herb of the day, I'm sure everybody has some in the refrigerator right now. Horseradish. Horseradish is loaded with vitamin C and folate and sodium and potassium and calcium and phosphorus. It stimulates digestion. It's a diuretic. It promotes sweating. It helps take the salt out of your body if you have excessive salt. It is an expectorant and mildly antibiotic and can be used in respiratory and urinary tract infections. So, if you got lower back pain, it might just be your kidneys. Have some horseradish. If you have some steak, smother that in horseradish. It's just going to make all those nutrients even more nutritious with some horseradish. Seriously though, if you have a cold, eat some horseradish or rub some under your lip if you don't like the taste of it. It's an expectorant. It helps clear some stuff up, trust me. Especially wasabi. Don't put it up your nose. Steve-O tried that and miserably failed. All right, so herb of the day, horseradish. On to some show and sell. I am wearing a pair of earrings right now, just metal little things. I'll have to make sure that I actually put these online. I kind of do that sometimes. This is the Black Beauty bracelet, just the same glass orbital stones as those ish, and some black crystals with some black fringe bead and a sterling silver plated rotating or rotating lobster clasp. So lobster claw clasp. Blah, blah, blah. All that jazz. Pictures online. Okay. And if y'all haven't seen my shorts video, this is a nice it's heavy actually, bolero top that I made with acrylic yarn. Karen's Simply Soft acrylic yarn. I'm not going to put it on for you. I model it in my short. Ta-da! But I'm going nuts for baubles. It's fun to play with. It's like a fidget sweater. Okay, and now this sweater comes in this bag for sale on Etsy. Thanks for visiting Etsy.com. Merch links in the bio. Okay. Actually, it's not. It's in the description. This is a titty sweater. I also modeled it when I was extra fatter, so if you want to get a good laugh, check it out. Etsy.com. So, it goes up here, and the pockets are right on the boobies. Perfect size for the phone. Nice and big. It's nice and soft because I gave it a wash. It's got a hood with some holes. It's got some white little awesomeness here. And I put some white awesomeness on the sleeves. So cute. So bright. And these colors already went out of style. So it might be going back in fashion in about, 11 years? if y'all haven't noticed, colors rotate about every 11 years. So let's see. Navy blue will be the new black in about another 5 years. Anyway, I've noticed. Trends are weird. Okay, for sale on Etsy.com. I forget what I named it. Moving right along. Oh, show and tell. Here I have petrified poop. Sorry, maybe it sounds a little better. I have here petrified feces. I shall give you a close up, because I'm wearing black. You can see I'm not moving it. Petrified poop. It ran out of taste a long time ago. Okay. Where am I at? I am in Florida. It is 2026, right? Yeah. Okay. Just making sure. I gotta keep myself on the ball here. So, time for some ketchup farts. Stupid and strange stuff that I have found. All right. Stupid, stupid human names. I gotta write these down for you. Now, you know, some people like combining stuff, make certain words. Like somebody put Beth after Liz, and now it's Elizabeth. Stupid shit like that. And you know, people can't be normal, especially millennials. They had to mispronounce and misspell everybody's freaking name just to make it unique. Yeah, well, your child can't find a license plate, you dickwad. That barely fits. Okay, so we have a pair of names today. I love that first one. Vejonica and Your Majesty. So Your Majesty, that's obvious. But Vejonica, it's supposed to be John and Veronica. Vejonica. Say it with me now, because I love the sound of that. Vejonica. Okay. What I thought. Okay, stupid town name of the day. Accident, Maryland. This has a story. So, in 1751, King George II granted 600 acres of land to George Deakins. Two surveying parties independently surveyed the same tract of land, which George called the Accident Tract. So then, thus naming the entire town Accident, Maryland. That's stupid. Okay. Stupid collection of the day. And I only say stupid because it's got to take up so much space. I can see if you're a baker. I wonder if my landlord would like to do that. Cake pans. I've seen a lot of ladies with a lot of bunt pans. I don't know why. Maybe if one doesn't work, they just throw them away like golf clubs. Who knows? Okay. Annoying things. It just gets worse. Wow. Hold on a second. That's what I get for licking poop. Itches that get worse when you scratch. Ooh, even worse than that, scratches on the top of your foot when you're wearing boots. Fuck that shit. That's why I hate winter. That's why I hate work boots. Just let me cut my toes off. I'm fine with that. Don't make me wear fucking shoes. As my bosses know that. All right. Time for the juicy sauce. Or the saucy sauce. The hot sauce. I don't know. Whatever. Time for the sauce. And we all know what that means. It's time for 3,000 questions about me. 3,000 pokes in the rib at Biz. And we are on this page here. We are on the 301st question. Can you believe it? I got a lot to go. So, everybody, smoke them while you got them. Grab a coffee. Ooh, excuse me, I can't talk today. No cuts, no edits. This is just me, y'all. You're welcome. That's good. Okay. So, first question. What is the most dangerous thing you have ever done? Well, I work on heavy equipment at work. I mean, I'm not a mechanic. I don't work on it. I work on it, being that it's bigger than me and I have to crawl on it to operate it. But I got dumped over in my buggy once. Remember that, John? I got dumped over in my buggy once. That was fun. I saw it coming, though. And then there was a time I was on the skid steer. I almost backed up into a freaking hole. Oh, I can't believe I have those reflexes. Oh, yeah. And then the time I was loading and I tipped the skid steer forward. Again, I saw that coming, and I didn't know that little fucking 2-inch bump would throw me that far forward with a load of mix in my bucket. But now I know. What else? Yeah, that's about it. What's the most dangerous thing I've done? Work. Have you ever dated someone your parents didn't like? All the fucking time. Are you kidding me? Which did you prefer, ponytails or pigtails? Well, just because I'm a retard when it comes to doing hair, ponytails are definitely easier. But I enjoy good pigtails. You've seen in my videos. Uh, if I had 3 hands, I could do pigtails more often. But seriously, it takes a year of practice for me to get my hair up in a perfect ponytail. So being a girl sucks. When have you ever made the first move? Well, I used to be a drunk, so I'm sure I made a lot of those. When have I ever made the first move? When have I not? Are you kidding me? I am a flirt. Sometimes. Have you ever felt violated? Oh my god. And if so, in what way? Like physically violated? No. And let me think for a second there. Mm, no. I wouldn't call that violated. No. No. So physically, no. I've never really felt violated. A little scared one time. Okay. It's story time. Have I ever felt violated? No, I was really mad at a friend because she was. Okay. I was I was 9 years old, and there was okay, lived in a tiny fucking trailer park 5 miles away from anybody else, so there was minimal friendships there, minimal peoples. So the two people that I did hang around with didn't really want to, but that's all there was. So anyway, not like I hated him or anything. It was more like a love hate relationship between all of us. So I don't want to say names. I'll say M and K. M was a year younger than me, and K was a year older than me, and I was 9. So M, her mom was the one that found this guy to babysit her because he knew her husband or whatever. Well, dude always had like snack cakes and Kool-Aid on the fly and had no kids or grandkids, and nobody ever came over. You know what I mean? Mandy told, or here I go, shit. I mean, M told me, I'm really bad at this, that he would show her his pecker, and he would buy her like necklaces and stuff if she took her clothes off. And I don't think she really ever specified, but she told me that much. Kay said she's gone over there a couple times with just M, and she never specified anything at all, except for seeing dude's pecker. So M and K had convinced me to go over there one day for some snack cakes and Kool-Aid. Now, I am 9 years old and a sugar freak, but I'm also not an idiot. So I didn't take anything from any strangers, even if they knew them. Especially if dude put out some freaky vibes anyway. So I took the snack cakes, but I didn't take any Kool-Aid. It's no. No, I wouldn't do it. He gave me a little, one of those little barrel thingies with a sealed lid on it. I'll take one of those. Of course, I was only 9 and I didn't know about hypodermic needles back then. But anyway, I kind of knew my way around the little things. He took us into the back bedroom and asked if we wanted to look at porn magazines. Excuse me, corn magazines. Yeah, that's what I said. So I'm just a curious little child. I'm looking at the corn magazines. Kay and Em are over there like, let's tell him to pull his pants down. We're gonna make him show us his weenus. So sure as shit, this 56-year-old dude pulls down his pants and whips out his wrinkly freaking 3-inch wannabe and just hands on his hips, just looks down at it, looks at us. Just kind of like half shitty grin, I guess. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention to none of that. I was looking at the lady doing stuff with the pantyhose and the candles. I wasn't really interested in the penis. You know what I mean? So, talk about getting uncomfortable. And the door was shut. So his bedroom door was shut, which was freaky. He wouldn't sit down, which was freaky. I mean, he was giving me all kinds of weird vibes going on in there. And he opened up a dresser drawer, the top drawer. We're all sitting on the bed. He opened up the top drawer to the dresser across the room, and I looked up like that, and I saw a gun and this little blue bucket. He reaches in the blue bucket and he fidgets with something that sounds like metal. And then he sees me look up and he shuts the drawer real quick. And I'm like, I'm sure I turned pale fucking white at that minute. I had K over here and M over here, and I hear my mom screaming, "We gotta go." I hear my mom screaming, "We gotta go. She's gonna fucking kill me. She's gonna find me and kill me." I mean, spill me. She's gonna find me and spill me. So I couldn't say it out loud. And he was watching everything that we were doing. I hear my mom, "We gotta go." I don't hear anything they're saying. I hear my mom, "We gotta fucking go." You know, trying to get the hell out of there. So we fucking left. And the next day, Kay ended up telling her mom what happened. Nobody touched me. I'm like, hey, whatever y'all do is your business. I see what is going on here, and I ain't fucking having none of it. And M, she's already been. I'm sure she's already been touched. She's already bought her like little necklaces and admitted to getting naked and seeing penis before. So Kay's mom ended up telling M's mom and my mom. I don't know, because M's mom is the one that had the guy babysit for her daughter. Babysit her daughter. Your PDF file. Why don't you babysit my daughter for me while I'm at work? I don't know how that conversation went between, but Big K, I'm sure she laid down the fucking law. Unfortunately, so K wasn't touched, but M was. M went to court. My mom told me, like, I had to go to the police station and pick through this box of corn magazines for the detectives, trying to remember which one he showed me. I'm like, okay, so this is an important part of doing, and I'm kind of a matter of factual kind of person. Like, all right, these guys are serious. I see it's no laughing matter kind of thing, and I knew it wasn't to begin with, and I want this guy caught. I want this guy caught, and I don't want to ever come. Dude, he doesn't ever need to go out of jail. Never. So they had me picking through these corn magazines, and I found the ones that I saw, and I marked the pages that I saw. No, I remember that. No, the pantyhose and candles. Yeah, remember that. Okay, so I knew some things, and I knew what went on, and I had my own eyeballs, and I had my own experience. And though I wasn't touched, and I couldn't press any charges on him personally for like M Station or anything like that, but I could have went and helped Mandy. Like, there I go again. Excuse me, M. I couldn't go and help M. And that really pissed me off. Like, my mom. So, after all this shit happened, my mom didn't want me to go to court because she didn't want me to be messed up in the brain because of that. She didn't want me to have to go through court. Right? And did I get therapy after any of that shit happened? No. No, I didn't. Not one day of therapy after that whole thing happened. But mom didn't want me to go to court. So M was there all by herself, and it pissed me off. Like, I wanted this guy to go to jail, and my words can help him go longer. And I wasn't allowed to go help. That pissed me off. Anyway, that pissed me off worse than he did, him and his tiny fucking pecker. So have I ever felt violated? I felt violated because somebody else felt violated. I feel violated when my parents second guess me. Okay. little late for that, isn't it? Anyway, I know where the arteries are. I know how to spill people since a very young age. What are you superstitious about? Nothing really. Positive attracts positive and negative attracts negative. But that's just physics. Magnets. That's that's just a law of attraction. That's not superstition. That's real. What are you considered a regular at? That doesn't make much sense. I'm a regular coffee drinker. I'm a regular couch potato. My hobbies are sitting down on purpose. I poop once a day. I sleep every day. Oh, where am I considered regular at? Sammy's on Marco Island. If you were a superhero, what would your hero name be? I don't know. If I was a superhero, what would my hero name be? You got me. Biz? Super Biz. In the haste of your daily life, listen. In the haste of your daily life, what are you not remembering? Short term memory problems because I huffed air out of a can. So I forget a lot. What is the best thing about being you? I sleep like a rock. I can fall asleep fast. What is the best thing about being you? Yeah, that's about it. I don't know. I like my sense of humor. I see humor in a lot. I am certainly resilient, as you can see. What is the most important thing to carry with you at all time? Bic lighter. I told you that's my one survival tool. Bic lighter. If it had to be one thing. What is the most important thing to carry with you at all time? Nowadays, it would be a credit card. Yeah, I'm sticking with it. Bic lighter. When you find someone physically attractive, what's the first thing you notice? Face. It's all about the face. About the face. Some stubble. Yeah, if you ain't got a hot face, no, the rest of you don't matter. John's got a baby face. I just noticed that the other day. He looks like 10 years younger from somebody like 5 years younger than him. Baby face. What is the most cliche thing you have done in your life? probably create my own YouTube show. I don't know. It's kind of cliche. Although, this is fun. And I didn't know it would be this fun. I hope you guys like it. Most cliche thing I've done in my life. I did a lot. Okay, I've had a lot of phases. I did a lot of cliche crap. What do you feel is the perfect food for a food fight? What? What do you feel is the perfect food for a food fight? Svoyeta. Twinkies. Mm. Hot Pockets? You know, stuff that explodes. Like little chicken pot pies? Yeah, definitely throwable things that explode. Hot Pockets would be a good one. Jelly donuts. You get the powder and the jelly all at once. It's like tar and feather in one. in one. I like this one. What do you feel? Okay, in the comments below, what do you feel is your best food for a food fight? Fucking puffer fish. Rack of ribs. Listen, sometimes y'all don't want to know where the hell my head goes. All right, last question du jour. What is your favorite feature on your favorite electronic device? The on button. All right. That was it for the sauce. How'd you like it? Was it good? It was a good one. It was deep. Don't feel bad for me for a second. I can hold my own. Trust me. I look good in orange. Anybody touches me, they will be spilled. Flopping around like a fish out of water on a sidewalk. Speeding out. Sped. Sped as a doornail. 100%. I do look good in orange. Dad hates orange. All right. Time for a little palate cleanser here. A little ADD meditation. Go ahead and stretch that neck. Ooh, yeah. Roll your shoulders. Mm. Get your stretch on. Whatever you're doing, do it. It's your right palm out and your left palm up. Take a couple of deep breaths. And don't forget to hit the like button. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. Share it with people you hate. Okay, final thoughts for the day. Once again, for the cholos in the back, happy Pico de Gallo. That is all I have for today. The kitchen is closed, and we're all out of to-go cups. Don't forget to flip the burgers. Peace.